Would you ship a feature that lies if it helped the users? That's not a hypothetical question. It's the thing every designer will face as AI moves from buzzword to the backbone of our products. AI is already writing our emails, filtering our feeds, and deciding which candidates make it to interviews. And behind every one of those systems sits a design team, making small, ethical trade-offs no one will ever see. Welcome to Design Unhinged. I'm Pat, a senior UX design consultant with a decade of experience trying to keep products human while everything around them turns algorithmic. The biggest myth in tech is that ethics can be standardized. Most companies treat it like compliance, something you tick off once the product ships. But the real ethics isn't about following rules. It's about recognizing tension. Every product team faces it. Useful versus consent. Transparency versus simplicity. Engagement versus autonomy. Those are design decisions, not policy debates. When you place a recommended for you badge, when you hide a toggle under settings, or when you frame a confirmation prompt, that's where AI ethics live. It's not philosophy, it's product design. Let's talk about what happens when good intentions meet business goals. In early 2024, Klarna designed its customer support to be handled almost entirely by AI. The leadership bragged that their chatbot managed 2.3 million conversations in its first month and could do the work of 700 workers. The result? A PR disaster. Customers flooded social media complaining about unhelpful or misleading responses. Many called it support gaslighting. It wasn't an accident, it was a design decision, or more accurately, a management choice. The system was intentionally built to replace people rather than support them. Klarna leadership framed it as progress, efficiency, scale, and innovation. But for users, it felt like being ghosted by a robot. The issue wasn't tech, it was the design choice to prioritize efficiency over empathy. And here's the kicker, after the backlash, Klarna quietly rehired many of those same support staff. A perfect reminder that ethical failure isn't about algorithms misbehaving, it's about people designing the wrong incentives. AI ethics isn't about stopping innovation, it's about remembering that automation does not replace responsibility. Ethics in design isn't a manual, it's a mirror. It forces you to ask, what am I optimizing for? Here is a simple framework I use when designing AI-driven systems. Intent, impact, and informed consent. Intent. What is the purpose behind the AI decision? Is it to help the user or the metric? Impact. What happens when it fails? Who pays the price? You or them? Informed consent. Does the user actually understand what is happening, or did we hide it behind good UX? If you cannot explain a feature to a user face-to-face without sounding shady, it's probably unethical. You don't need a PhD in ethics, just consistent design habits that keep you honest. Design for transparency, not perfection. Show users when AI is guessing, not knowing. Confidence scores and visible uncertainty build trust. Document trade-offs. Write down what you compromise to hit a KPI. If it feels uncomfortable in writing, it's probably a bad call. Red flag hidden control. Any feature that hides user agency, auto-enrolls, defaults, dark nudges, deserves scrutiny. Ask human questions. Would you stand by this interaction if it affected someone you care about? If the answer is no, redesign it. Now, ethical design isn't clean, it's choosing which mess you will own. There is no universal rule book for AI ethics, just designers willing to ask hard questions when nobody else does. Because in the end, ethics isn't about being perfect, it's about being accountable. And the moment you stop questioning your product's intent, that's when you stop designing and start rationalizing. If this made you rethink what responsible design really means, give me a subscribe, because here on Design Unhinged, we don't do moral panic, we do moral prototypes.